let's talk about the quarterback, your quarterback, and Drake Maye. When did give me, if you don't mind, a good example, a good story of this year at any point. Could have been OTAs, training camp, during the game where you're like, okay, kid's different. Kid's, more grown up. You got something for me on that front,
Yeah,
Marcus
I
Jones?
would say, seen him whenever his rookie year came in, and as a quarterback, being a part of, you know, learning new systems and everything. Sometimes it can be overwhelming for certain people and everything. But he was always asking questions to the DBs and stuff like, "Why did you play this like this?" Or "Did you see my eyes?" And the constructive criticism when it came down to he's trying to learn coverages of how people are doing things. That means a lot, especially from the quarterback position. And then OTAs, man, the second year. Training camp, like you could see just the comfortability that he has in the pocket and the confidence. It means a lot whenever you have a quarterback back there with confidence. And, us on the sideline, man, wherever he throws, whatever he does with the ball and everything, like we trust him with any decision that he makes. And, we've seen it in the growth over time. So I'm happy for him.
So he would ask you and your colleagues in the defensive back room for any tips on if he's tipping his throws based on his eye level or eye placement. He was doing that?
Yeah, so I would say, like, anytime that he's asking, the defensive guys, like, "Hey, did you see me do this?" Or "How can I make this a little better?" Or "What coverage were you guys in on this?" He wanted to learn how we kind of do our work on the back end. And that's a great thing to have, because at the end of the day, when you're a quarterback, man, you got to learn how to read coverages and everything. So I was just glad to end up, seeing those things, because he wants to better himself.
And you being a corner, you don't want to be tested, right? Or you do, right? Maybe like, throw at me. I've got
I do.
this. Okay, you do. So him throwing over Derek Stingley Jr. is no joke, right? Like that throw to Booty. What was that like for you watching that from the sidelines, Marcus?
Yeah, it was a great throw and catch. At the end of the day, Drake put the ball where only his receiver can get it, and then Booty made a play to where, only where, he can end up making a catch, and that was a spectacular catch and everything like that. We've seen them make plays and everything like that before, so the chemistry is definitely there, and we were definitely excited about the play.
Okay. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app, 12 to 3 Eastern.